So we met at Stage to Page, didn't we?
Correct. Yeah, we did.
About being in the student production, Train of Thought, that we're filming at the SAE. Why did you agree to get involved in the project?
I agreed to get into the project mainly because I was looking for another project because I had a wee bit of free time, and I was invited in for an audition, and I liked the sound of it, and it was different, and the different techniques that were used are quite interesting.
What, during the audition, or?
Yeah, during the audition I was told that we'll be using a lot of POV, which is quite forward-thinking and innovative.
Okay, and there's a lot of voiceover in it, isn't there?
Yeah, there's also a lot of voiceover, and I've never done productions that are predominantly voiceover based, so it was different for me as well.
Did it make it for an interesting audition to try to act without the dialogue?
Without dialogue?
Just acting to the voiceover?
Yeah, it was just a different audition process, because usually you need to use your words to portray a character or emotions, and it was mainly movements that I was having to, and like reactions and facial gestures, things like that.
Okay. Penny, you worked with me on another short.
There's Pinned.
Pinned, that's right. So we already knew each other. What made you decide to get on board for this one as well?
After working with you on Pinned, I felt really comfortable, and I knew it would be a good thing to do, and it'd be enjoyable to do.
And how did you find the audition process for
Really comfortable.
Train of Thought?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I kind of didn't even feel like an audition to me.
Have you done a script like this before with so much voiceover?
No, never. First time. But it's really cool. I like it.
Quite challenging to portray
I don't think
all those expressions and
no,
without dialogue?
I don't think so. I think I'm good at expressing myself that way, but I make loads of facial expressions anyway as it is, so I feel like I was quite good at that.
Yeah, us too. That's why we asked you to do it.
Without sounding vain or anything.
So, how have you found actually acting on the project?
Really good. I feel like it works. You kind of bounce off each other.
Yeah, and it helps move the script along, because but again, because it is voiceover based, we're having to do a lot of acting without speaking, which is a new experience for me especially. So yeah, I'm enjoying the project so far.
Is there anything you think might work better in a different way, or?
I can't think.
I think if there was more awkwardness between Chris and Tiffany.
I think we're already in.
More awkwardness, even more than has been written into the script.
Can you identify with the character at all? I imagine you can't.
Absolutely. Sometimes when I talk to members of the opposite sex, I just crumble and crash and fall, and it's quite funny because all the things that are going on in Chris's head are going on in mine. Even now, I'm really embarrassed and intimidated by Penny and Joe's presence.
Really?
Do you believe? I don't believe in Penny.
I don't believe that either. I think he's lying.
Is that the range?
I work in a restaurant, so I relate to Tiffany.
I want
I serve and make coffee as a woman as well.
Is it?
I've been when I was younger, possibly not so much now.
No.
But when I was younger, definitely made me more nervous. So why did I not say that to that guy? Why didn't I do that? What would someone else do? That kind of thing. But now I'm kind of my own woman, so.
Sure.
But back in the day, of course, definitely.
Now you're having to beat them away with a stick.
That is right.
Am I right? Am I right? High five.
Well, the scriptwriter is 19, so it's very much from
which is
19-year-olds.
I was going to have I was almost thinking that there were issues with that because me being, you know, ridiculously older than the original idea for the character of Chris, but no, it's not really that bad.
Some things don't change depending on confidence level. Yeah. So you both worked on other projects. Are there many differences working on a student project like this to working on a professional project? And
yes, I think there's something nice about a student project though. It's nicer, it's more fun and it's more calm.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas a production I've done before, I did The Legend of Barry Thompson, that was filmed in Glasgow.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Who directed that?
Robert Palow.
That's right.
And it was just like,
You had a scene with Ray Winston, didn't you?
I did, but it was edited and cut from the movie, but yeah, there was a couple of scenes which were great, the kitchen scene.
What was it like working with him?
Amazing, he was amazing. Fed off each other as well. Couldn't have been nicer, and he helped me out as well, so with direction and stuff like that.
Interesting. And Robert Harlow, good?
He's great, he's fabulous. I love him to bits.
Did you get to meet Emma Thompson?
Pardon?
Did you get to meet Emma Thompson?
Emma Thompson, no, she was not there the day that I was there. But I did get to hang out in her trailer. That was cool. No, I had so much fun. It was good, but it's a lot more stressful. So completely different, and there's so much more crew as well, obviously, in a massive production like that. But I love both, obviously.
How about yourself, Richie?
A few larger scale projects I've worked on, but the difference is everything's just scaled down slightly. So sets are much smaller, more intimate, and with big major productions, lots of people doing lots of different jobs, and but the dedication is still there, the passion is still there, even more so possibly with student based productions.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But you know, there's still a dedication and there's still a passion, and you can tell that. There's no preference with student or otherwise. Forthcoming.
And of course you're working for free.
Yes, yeah, working for free.
It's good though, it adds to everything that you've got and your experience. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not in this for the material gain that I get from it. It's more about the being able to be creative, and it's my creative outlet, which is what this is.
Right, thanks. Really appreciate it, because you know, without people being prepared to work with no money, you know, with students like us will be stuck.
Well, it's good to help you guys out as well. If it doesn't give you guys don't do well, then you know, you have to get the ball rolling.
That's right, and hopefully even these student productions might lead to something if they come out okay and they get some exposure.
Because it's all about collaborating, you know?
Working as a team.
Yeah, I mean, you could work with Penny, and Penny might end up working a major production, and then if she thinks of like a role or a job that you could do, then you know, it could work like that. So it's about networking and collaboration.
Yeah.
And
that's a good point, especially for us students as an early stage in our career, to just get to know as many people as possible. I think some of us struggle to find actors as well, so it's great to meet both of you, and then through meeting you we quite often meet other people as well.
yeah, exactly. Penny, have you enjoyed working with me?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Excellent.
Have you enjoyed working with me?
Satisfactory.
Thanks.
Richie,
I'm only joking, I'm only joking. Okay, I'll just continue doing what I was doing.
Johnny, have you enjoyed working with Johnny?
It's been fabulous. It's the way it's
Fabulous. I forgot to say fabulous a bunch of times.
Johnny,
Have
have
you
you enjoyed
enjoyed
working with Penny? Have you enjoyed working with Penny?
Obviously, yeah. It's absolutely fabulous.
Robert, have you enjoyed working with Richie?
Richie or his stuff?
Fabulous, yeah, I agree. Richard, have you enjoyed working with Robert?
Oh, so am
You
I
said
the only
angel.
negative person in the room? Oh, sorry, recording.
Okay, well,
No, you are all amazing.
thank you.
So are you. Everyone here is amazing in this room.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it that you
Fantastic.
said
Thank
Richie
you
the
very
other day?
much.
Excellent.
What?
How is it that you said the other day? Excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Cool.
Excellent.
Can we have a few more calls in it as well?
Cool.
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 You're gonna add in it. I can't talk.
Cool.
Come on.
Cool.
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 As we say in London. Right then, I think we've probably had enough of this.
And cut.
That's a wrap.
That was good.
Yeah, I wondered if you'd seriously like to tell us what other productions you've been working in. I understand you're a bit reluctant to talk about some of them because they're so hush-hush.
Well, yeah, when you're in the middle of filming, there's not a lot you can say about them. And I guess I could mention Creek. Big shout out to Mark Barrett and Gary J. Hewitt.
Creek, is that a...
It's Cali Rose Productions. It's a feature that comes out next year, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Shot in Glasgow?
Is this being filmed?
Yes.
Okay.
You've already signed the release form, so...
I know.
We're good to go.
Yeah, it's a thriller. It's set in different parts of Scotland. It's been talked about in some media.
Is that your first feature?
This isn't the first feature that I've been involved with. I was also involved with a feature with Stephen Fry about 7 years ago.
What's that called?
It was called Doors Open. And I met the guy